Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving into the quirky world of our feline friends. Ever wondered what cat behaviors might make even Netflix nervous? Let's find out. Alright, first up, we gotta talk about cats and their obsession with knocking things over. Seriously, is it just me or do they have some internal radar for anything breakable? One minute you're vibing, the next, bam, your favorite vase is history. And the worst part? They look so smug about it, like, yeah, I did that, what are you gonna do about it? They'll bat at anything that dangles, nudge anything that's precariously balanced, and don't even get me started on the tail swipes. And the best part? They always have this innocent look on their face afterwards. But hey, maybe that's part of their charm, right? They keep us on our toes, always guessing what kind of mischief they'll get into next. Just maybe invest in some double-sided tape, you know, for the sake of your sanity and your stuff. Trust me, I've learned this the hard way. Okay, have you ever locked eyes with a cat? I mean, really locked eyes. It's intense, right? Like, they're looking into your soul, judging your every move, and don't even think about blinking first. It's like a battle of wills, and trust me, the cat usually wins. I swear, they've got this superpower where they can stare you down without even flinching. And those eyes, man, they just pierce right through you. It's both mesmerizing and a little bit terrifying at the same time. Sometimes I think they're trying to send me telepathic messages like, feed me or clean my litter box, human. One minute they're giving you the cold shoulder, the next they're rubbing against your leg, purring like a motor. Just maybe don't challenge them to a staring contest unless you're prepared to lose. Seriously, those cats, they're something else. Alright, let's talk about zoomies. You know what I'm talking about, right? Those moments when your cat suddenly transforms into a furry lightning bolt, racing around the house like they're possessed. One minute they're all chill, lounging on the couch, and the next, BAM! It's like someone hit the fast-forward button. They're bouncing off the walls, zipping under furniture, and generally causing mayhem wherever they go. And the best part? They always seem to choose the most inconvenient times for these bursts of energy. Like 3 a.m. anyone? Yeah, that's prime time for zoomies, apparently. Just maybe clear a path first, you know, for your own safety. Seriously though, cat zoomies are like a force of nature. You can't predict them, you can't control them, you just gotta brace yourself and ride it out. Chapter 4, Masters of Disguise and Boxes. Okay, can we talk about cats and their obsession with small spaces? It's like they have a sixth sense for finding the coziest, most confined spots in the house. Seriously, they can squeeze into the tiniest, most impossible-looking spots. You'd think they were made of some kind of stretchy material. It's like they're made of liquid or something. Their bodies just mold into whatever space they find, no matter how small. You know how it is, you turn around for 1 second and poof, your cat has vanished. It's like they have a secret teleportation device. You check under the bed, behind the curtains, even inside the washing machine, don't ask. But they're nowhere to be found. It's like they have a secret hideout. And then, you spot it. A tiny little tail sticking out from a cardboard box that's way too small for them. It's almost comical how they manage to fit in there. How do they even fit in there? It's like they defy the laws of physics. It's like a magic trick, I swear. One moment they're in front of you, the next they're gone, only to reappear in the most unexpected place. And the best part? They look so smug about it, all curled up in their little hidey hole like they've conquered the world. It's like they're saying, look at me, I'm the master of this domain. Just maybe don't leave any important documents lying around, you know, just in case your cat decides to make it their new lair, because once they claim a spot, it's theirs forever. Chapter 5. The Night Shift. Cats are taking over. Alright, let's talk about cats and their nocturnal habits. These little furballs seem to come alive when the rest of the world is fast asleep. Seriously, why are they like this? It's like they have a secret life that only unfolds under the cover of darkness. Do they not understand that humans need sleep? Or maybe they just don't care. After all, they are the rulers of their own little kingdoms. You know how it is? You're all snuggled up in bed, drifting off to dreamland, when suddenly, bam, you hear it. The unmistakable sound of chaos, the telltale sound of tiny paws pattering across the floor. It's like a mini stampede and you know there's no going back to sleep now. And then, the meowing starts. And the scratching, it's like they're performing a midnight symphony just for you. And the general mayhem that only a cat can create in the dead of night. They knock things over, chase invisible prey, and turn your home into a playground. It's like they wait until you're at your most vulnerable, your guard down, and then they strike. They know exactly when to make their move. They know you're too tired to get up and chase them away, so they just own the night, like the little furry ninjas they are, stealthy and unstoppable. But hey, maybe that's their way of showing their love, right? In their own chaotic, mischievous way, they're just trying to be close to you by keeping you company all night long, even if it's in the most chaotic way possible. They just want to be near you, even if it means causing a ruckus. Just maybe invest in some earplugs, for your own sanity. It might be the only way to get some peace and quiet. Trust me, I've learned that one the hard way. But in the end, we wouldn't trade our nocturnal companions for anything. Chapter 6. Pounce, you're it, but you didn't want to be. Alright, let's talk about cats and their love of pouncing. Seriously, they can't resist a good ambush, can they? You know how it is, you're just minding your own business, walking down the hallway, when suddenly, BAM! You feel a furry missile launch itself at your ankles. And the best part, they always seem to choose the most inconvenient times for these sneak attacks. Like when you're carrying a hot cup of coffee, or when you're trying to navigate a dark room in the middle of the night. Just maybe invest in some shin guards, for your own safety. Trust me, I've learned that one the hard way. Remember that time I almost tripped down the stairs because my cat decided to use my leg as a scratching post? Yeah, good times. Alright, let's talk about cats and their uncanny ability to ignore commands. Seriously, it's like they have selective hearing or something. You know how it is, you're trying to teach them a trick, or get them to stop scratching the furniture, and you're all, "No, bad kitty, don't do that." And they just look at you with this blank stare like they have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. It's like they understand every word you're saying, but they just choose to ignore you, because they're cats, and they do whatever they want. And the worst part, they always seem to understand the commands they're not supposed to listen to, like, don't even think about jumping on the counter. Yeah, right, like that's gonna stop them. Just maybe don't expect them to come when you call them, or to follow any of your rules. Trust me, I've learned that one the hard way. Chapter 8. Gifts that keep on giving you nightmares. Alright, let's talk about cats and their interesting definition of gifts. You see, cats have a unique way of showing their affection, and it often involves something that makes us humans cringe. Seriously, why do they do this to us? It's like they have a secret mission to keep us on our toes, or maybe they just enjoy our reactions. You know how it is. You wake up one morning and there on your doorstep is a present from your beloved feline. It's their way of saying, "Look what I did for you." But it's not a cute little toy mouse or a sparkly ball of yarn. No, those would be too easy, too predictable. No, it's something much more biological, like a dead bird, or a half-eaten lizard. These are the kinds of gifts that make you question your life choices. Or, if you're really lucky, a still twitching cockroach. Yes, nothing says "I love you" quite like a bug that's not quite dead yet, and they look so proud of themselves, all puffed up with pride like they've just brought home the winning lottery ticket. It's as if they're saying, "Aren't you proud of me?" But hey, maybe that's their way of showing their love, right? They want to share their hunting success with you, their favorite human, by sharing their bounty with you, even if it's a little unconventional. It's their way of including you in their world, their way of saying, "You're part of my family. Just maybe don't leave your shoes outside, just in case your cat decides to use them as a storage unit for their latest kill." Trust me, you don't want to find a surprise in your shoe. Trust me, I've learned that one the hard way. There's nothing quite like the feeling of slipping your foot into a shoe and finding something squishy and unexpected. So, keep those shoes inside and enjoy the quirky love your cat has to offer. Chapter 9. Meowsical Mayhem, the soundtrack to your life. Alright, let's talk about cats and their vocal talents. Or, should I say, their lack thereof. Seriously, have you ever heard a cat meow? It's like a cross between a baby crying and a rusty door hinge. And they never just meow once, do they? It's always a whole symphony of meows, yowls, hisses, and chirps. It's like they're trying to communicate with you, but they're speaking a language that you don't understand. And the worst part? They always seem to choose the most inconvenient times for their vocal performances, like when you're on an important phone call or when you're trying to watch a movie. Just maybe invest in some noise-canceling headphones, for your own sanity. Chapter 10. The Unpredictables, Expect the Unexpected. Alright, let's talk about cats and their unpredictable nature. Seriously, they're like walking, talking question marks. You never know what they're going to do next or why they're doing it. One minute they're all lovey-dovey, rubbing against your leg and purring up a storm. The next minute they're hissing at you like you're a sworn enemy. It's like they have multiple personalities and they switch between them at random. And the worst part? You can never predict what's going to set them off. But hey, maybe that's part of their charm, right? Their unpredictable nature, their ability to keep you guessing. Just maybe don't get too comfortable, just in case your cat decides to turn on you. Outro, see you later. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more fun content about our furry friends. Let me know in the comments what your cat does that drives you crazy. See you next time.